Thank you for joining me for this installment into the daily series. Today we are doing the stretch, feel good, energize section. So please start in 4-point kneeling. Find yourself with your knees underneath your hips, palms underneath your shoulders. Exhale, round up through your spine, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, extend, open, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Do that a couple times. Feel the fluidity of this movement. Try to allow it to be constant and flowing, not jerky, but just moving this slinky-like action of your spine. Then parking yourself in neutral, choosing one side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rotate underneath. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Switch over now, other side. Allow that space. Inhale, sternum twist. Exhale, float right under. You can come all the way down onto your shoulder if that feels good. I just want you to really feel this beautiful opportunity for some rotation here. And then pressing your knees a little wider, come back into your child's pose. Breathe there. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your arms so they are parallel. And imagine you're trying to turn your ear onto your arm. So you will come up onto one side, twisting open, back down to the other side. Nothing too exaggerated, just a nice little bit of a twist. And then flex your spine as you peel yourself up. Coming down onto your side. Have your bottom knee slightly bent and your top leg is going to be forward in front, almost parallel to the top edge of the mat. Then have both hands here behind your head. Inhale as you twist open. Exhale, coming back facing forward. Now you can also do this down onto your arm if that feels more comfortable for you. But again, we're playing around with this rotation opportunity. Feel this really great option for you to turn open your ribs, twisting, sternum turns, a little bit of extension if it feels good. One more from there in whatever variation you're choosing. And then from there, bring yourself up. Bring that bottom leg forward so you're now in your Z-sit position. I want you to have your arm out. Now we're going to start with the movement of your pelvis. So you move your pelvis so that that top side comes a little towards the mat, then peel it off. So what I'm doing is it's like I'm taking my top bottom cheek and trying to pick it up and stick it back down. Get a little bit of arm involvement here, really laterally flexing there, then coming in the opposite direction. And it feels really great down, letting you stretch there on those ribs, or between your ribs, I should say. Mobilizing here, good movement for your spine. Then this time when you are up, I want you to leave yourself, or bring yourself all the way up, both hands down. Inhale, extend, open, breathing. Exhale, release. Super important for your spine. Let this extension happen. Let your ribs open up, shoulder blades slightly squeeze, and back. Then take your legs a little bit in front so that your feet and knee are separated out. Then this is for your hips. Mobilize, turn in one direction, and then back to the center to your modified Z-sit. Same thing again, turning, modified Z-sit. And the image is almost like your pelvis is just rolling along the floor. Each sits bone touches, then peels off. Last set here. Then bring yourself up so you can flip into your Z-sit in the other direction. So start here with your arm out to the side. First we do this peeling off. Top, bottom cheek comes off. Stick it back down. Feel this lengthening, shortening of both sides of your waist. Then add your arm in. Lateral flexion, folding, opening. Smile with it, breathe with it, flow with it. This is supposed to feel good. Lots of nice little kind of stretching, breathing opportunities here for you. Then when you are here, lean into it. Let that beautiful space happen. And then you're gonna bring yourself all the way down. So you'll flop or switch your legs over. Start down here first with your hand on your head. And you can have this bottom leg slightly bent, top leg in front. Inhale, twisting around, opening up. Exhale, bring yourself back. Try it first like this. If you do not like it or you prefer, you can have your hand down. Inhale, opening up, expansion, and then return. Do one more here. Look for your ribs to really get that beautiful space from your diaphragm filling, and then returning. And then I want you from here, lengthen out that bottom leg, and then roll right over onto your back. Your top leg is gonna stay bent, and then it will end up on the floor there beside you, so that you have your one knee bent and one knee straight. Have your hands down by your sides. Now you're gonna lead with the bent knee. Drop it over your straight leg, and then rotate, and then let everything return. Again, dropping it over. Let it twist and rotate, and then returning back. Do one more here on this side. Then coming back, hug your knee in towards your chest, that same knee that was already bent, circling it around in your hip. Whatever range feels good, just going again for this hip mobility here. Switch direction, letting it cycle and move in the range that is available. And then hug both knees into your chest. Keep circling, you're gonna do both now, just circle them around. Your pelvis can move, your spine can change, whatever you need in your body right now. Then we're switching, so now you have your other knee bent. Keep it in towards your chest as you circle around. Let it be free. Let all that movement happen. Femur in your hip socket, pelvis mobilized, and then place your foot down onto the floor, hands by your sides. Now lead with that bent knee. Let it drop over and then twist. And then return back. Again, letting it drop over. Twisting, a little bit of lumbar rotation here. Returning back, we're gonna do one more. Twisting over, lead with your knee. Let it be heavy as it falls. And then return. Lengthening out both of your legs now. Send your arms up towards the ceiling. Peel your shoulder blades off, stick them back down. Peel them off, stick them down. Let them be mobilized there. Then one arm comes over top, back to the center, switching over other side. Just feel all this beautiful mobility here in your body. And then bring your arms down. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently feeling this little massage of your spine. Feet come down to the floor. Tipping your pelvis, posterior tilt, anterior tilt. That's this final little bit of stretching here of your spine. So we started with the cat and cow mobilizing, and we finish now doing a similar thing on your back. Take your time here. Remain here for as long as you need to. Connecting in with your breath and your mind and your body, and gaining some awareness around what you need today. Thank you so much for showing up and being here. Hope you enjoyed, and see you again soon.